So class, in this video I'm going to explain you, I'm going to give you a very easy and very quick trick to find the atomic number and atomic weight and their valency and valence electron. It will be very easy to learn all this thing, and this is going to help you in like this chapter while making the formula, chemical formula. Okay, so for this you in class 9th you have to learn only 20 elements. That 20 elements I have written like this, and what you have to do, you have to just learn this column only. Okay, if you learn this column like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium and calcium. So you have to learn like this only. That serial should not be changed. Okay, got it? So next thing what we have to do, we have to write the symbol. So symbol, for the symbol what we have to write, either the first letter, only the first letter, and that should be the capital, or in some cases it will be another letter also. Maximum cases second letter only. Okay, and that will be in the what we say, small letter. So like hydrogen, for hydrogen we write only H. Okay, only H. Next, similarly for helium we will write He. Okay, for lithium we will write Li. For beryllium we will write Be. For boron we will write simply B. Carbon C, nitrogen N, oxygen O, fluorine F, neon Ne. Okay, so for sodium it should be SO or S or SD, something like that, but it is not from this word. It is derived from, its symbol is derived from the word natrium. It's Greek name, that is, or you can say Latin name, that is natrium. Okay, so from there this Na has been taken. Okay, Na symbol will be Na. Now magnesium Mg, aluminium Al, silicon Si, phosphorus P only, sulfur S only, chlorine Cl, argon Ar only. Similarly for potassium, potassium is derived from a word kalium. Okay, kalium, and from there it this letter has been taken for the symbol. What is this? That is K. Okay, now another one is, last one is calcium, Ca. You have to learn. Got it? So this is the way to learn a symbol. Now atomic number. Atomic number, for the atomic number you don't have to do anything. Simply it's like counting 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, so simply counting you will write, and this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. Got it? So this is the way. Okay, so this is the way to find the atomic number. Now it comes to atomic weight, and there is a trick on the atomic to find the atomic weight. See, if I will not tell you the trick, what you have to do, you have to learn all the 20 elements. But if I will give you the trick, you just 3-4 elements are there. For that you have to learn. Rest it will be based on the formula. So simply we'll use the formula and we'll get the atomic weight. So for hydrogen we don't have to change anything. It is whatever the atomic number, that will be the atomic weight. Got it? For hydrogen it's like that. Afterwards, in this you have to check the even number. If it is even number, the atomic number is even number, just multiply by 2. So I'm writing in the notes form here, atomic number for even atomic number. For even atomic number, to find the atomic weight, what we have to do, we have to multiply by 2 into atomic number, and we will get the atomic weight. Got it? So let me write. This is 2, so it will be 4. This is 4, it will be 8, 6, 12, 8, 16, 10, 20, 12, 24, 14, 28, 16, 32, 18, 36, and 20, 40. Isn't it? Any problem in this? No need to learn even. Okay, for odd number, for odd atomic number, what you have to do, for this atomic weight multiply by 2 in the atomic number and add 1 in this, plus 1. Got it? So in the atomic number, what you have to do, multiply by 2 and add 1. So now do this. For lithium it will be 3, so 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1, it will be 7. 5 boron, it will be 11, isn't it? 7, it will be 14, 2 and 1, 15. 9 fluorine, it will be 19. Sodium 11, it will be 23. This is 27. This will be 31, 35 and 39, isn't it? So this is the trick. But after this one, few things you have to learn, like beryllium. Beryllium, instead of 8, its atomic weight will 9 is more acceptable. Okay. Similarly for nitrogen, according to the formula it should be 15, but it's not 15, it is 14 only. Got it? The 14 one is more acceptable. Okay, I will tell you why I am saying this more acceptable in the topic isotopes. Okay, for now it's let it be like this. Okay, now next thing you have to learn for the chlorine. This is 35. It is not 35, it is exactly 35.5, and that you have to learn. Okay, 35.5 you have to learn. And argon is 36. Somewhere you can see 39 also. The acceptable one is 39. Okay, got it? So it is like this. So instead of learning all the 20, you have to learn just 3 or 4. Yes, isn't it? Any doubt in this? No. Okay, thank you. Now electronic distribution we have to check. So electronic distribution, that we will do in detail, but here what I am going to explain that you have to learn that how we will arrange the electrons in different shells. Okay, different shells means we have only 4 shells, that is named as K, L, M and N. That you have to learn. Okay, we have only 4 shells, K, L, M, N. Then now K is the smallest one, and then L is little bigger one, M is all bigger one, and N is the biggest one here. So K can accommodate only 2 electrons. That you have to keep in your mind. K can accommodate only 2 electrons, while L and M will have 8 electrons, 8 and 8, and rest whatever left you have to send it in the N orbit. Got it? K will have only 2 and L and M will have 8, 8, and whatever left जो भी बच जाएगा, that you have to send it in the N orbit. Got it? So let's do with this example. So start with the hydrogen. You have to check the atomic number, and atomic number will be the number of electrons. Okay, how and why, that we will do later on. Filhal, what you have to do, atomic number will be considered as electrons. So you have to arrange these things in the different 4 shells. Okay, so for hydrogen, how many electrons are there? Only 1. So you have to keep only 1, and we know that K can have maximum 2. I'm writing over here in the bracket 2. L can have maximum 8, M can also have 8, and whatever left for now, whatever left you just put it in the N. Got it? Maximum is 18, but for the time being, you just whatever left you will send it in the N suborbit. So now if it is having 1 electron, so just K can have maximum 2, but we have only 1, so what it will be? 1 over here, leave it like this. Now helium is having 2, so K can have maximum 2, so let me put this 2. Now lithium is having 3, K can have only 2, so what left? 1, so 1 will go to L, isn't it? Similarly for 4, it is 2 and then left 2, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 2, 6, 9, 2, 7, 10, 2, 8. Now maximum can have 8, and it is having 8. So now if anything else we are having, so we have to send it in the M. So here it is 11. So K can have maximum 2, L can have maximum 8, and what left? 1, so that we will send it to M shell, isn't it? Similarly 12, then 2, 8, 2, 13, 2, 8, 3, 2, 8, 4, 15, 2, 8, 5, 16, 2, 8, 6, 17, 2, 8, 7, 18, 2, 8, 8. Now this is also completed, isn't it? That M can have 8 electrons and 8 is done. So now if anything left, we have to send it in the N shell. So this is 19. So 2, 8, 10, 18, done. 1 left. So we'll send in the N. Similarly for this, it will be 2, 8, 8, 2. Hope it is clear. Any problem in this? Okay. Now the valence electron. For the valence electron, you have to know the things. One point you have to know. Valence electrons means electrons present in last shell. Present in last shell. Last shell का मतलब जो भी last है. Okay, got it? It's not afterward. Nothing is there afterwards. So that will be known as valence electron. So this is the only one shell over here. So what is the electron present over here? 1, and that will be the valence electron. So let me write over here. Here it is, 2 is present. So 2. In this case, what it will be? The last electron we have to say. So 1. Next it will be 2. Next 3. Here 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Isn't it? Next case. In this case, the last shell is this. So again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again here it is 1 and 2. So let me write like this. Any doubt in this? I hope it is clear. Yes. Next thing is valency. So what you have to just valency for helium, He, the valency will be 0. ये याद करना है. One point you have to learn. Next, if valence electron is less than 4, if valence electron is less than 4, then the valency will be equal to valence electron. Okay, got it? And if valence electron is greater than or equal to 4, valency will be equal to 8 minus valence electron. Got it, my dear? Yes? So let's do for this. This is 1, so we know that it is less than 4, so what it will be? Valency will also be 1. For helium, I told you, you have to learn 0. Why it is 0? Again, we will do it in later classes, okay? So this is 0, we will write. Next, 1, it is less than 4, so it will be 1 over here. Here it will be 2, here it will be 3, isn't it? This is 4. If valence electron is greater than or equal to 4, then valence is 8 minus valence electron. So 8 minus 4 will be 4. Now 8 minus 5 will be 3, 2, 1. Now 8 minus 8 will be 0. Again, this is less than 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now this is more than 4. So 8 minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Isn't it? Now again 1 and 2. So hope this table is clear to you all. You have to learn this, okay? Just one column, first column you have to learn, and afterwards everything is just 2-3 tricks. I have told you, one trick for atomic number, atomic weight, and another trick for valence electron, valency and valence electron. That's it, okay? So hope it is clear. Thank you, class.